WOD 1. Hold my protein shake. It's go time. In a 9-minute AMRAP, the first 3 minutes will be box jumps, while the partner holds a front rack. The next 3 minutes will be pull-ups for intermediate and ring rows for novice and masters, while the partner holds a tricep extension on a box. The final 3 minutes will be shouldered overhead, while the partner holds a bar hang. WOD 1 standards. The WOD will begin with the bar preloaded. Front rack hold. A standard or I Dream of Jeannie arms crossed in front position is fine. The athletes must switch if the bar lowers below the shoulders. Static tricep hold on box. The athlete will face away from the box and place both hands on the box edge. The legs will be extended away from the box without any knee bend. The athletes must switch if any part of the body other than the hands touch the box, any part of the body other than the feet touch the ground, or the knees bend. Static bar hang. A palms away, palms facing, or one away, one facing grip may be used for the static hang. The athletes must switch if any part of the body other than the hands touch the equipment or the athlete touches the ground. Box jumps. Every rep must begin with both feet on the floor. The rep finishes with the hips and knees fully open while in control on top of the box. Athletes may jump up or step up and jump down or step down as long as both feet start on the ground and both feet end on the box in control. Pull-ups for intermediate. Strict kipping or butterfly are all allowed. Pull-ups begin with the athlete in full arm extension and feet not touching anything. The chin must go above the bar before descending to full arm extension. Ring rows for novice and masters. Rings will have been pre-adjusted so the bottom of the ring is 40 inches from the floor. A piece of tape will be on the floor directly below the rings. The athlete will begin with toes on the tape, not beyond, and gripping the rings. The athlete will bend their knees and lean back without their feet moving. The athlete is in a proper position when the toes are up. Heels are the only part of the foot touching the ground, or the feet are flat with toes at and not beyond the line. And for either position, the body must be in a straight line from ankle to neck with arms fully extended. Without kipping or losing the rigid body position, the athlete will pull their chest toward the rings. A rep is complete when the hands break the plane of the chest. Shoulder to overhead. The barbell should be cleaned to the front rack position. The athlete may strict press, push press, or jerk the bar to the elbows fully extended, arms in line with the ears position, with feet together, not a split jerk position. Box jump variations. Intermediate men, 24-inch. All other divisions, 20-inch. Barbell load variations. Intermediate men, 95 pounds. Intermediate women, 65 pounds. Novice and masters men, 75 pounds. Novice and masters women, 55 pounds. Score 1. Total reps of both athletes. WOD 2. The Walking Dead. This is a 5-rep at 8 station EMOM deadlift ladder. Wow, that was a mouthful. 8 bars will be preloaded and ready to go. On 3, 2, 1, go, you and your partner will approach the first bar and, within 1 minute, one at a time, you will both deadlift it for 5 consecutive reps each. This WOD will be done EMOM style, every minute on the minute. The MC announcer will call out a rotate or switch command every minute on the minute. Each time the rotate command is given, as long as you completed 5 consecutive reps at your bar, you will advance to the next heavier bar. You and your partner will, each time, have a total of 1 minute to perform 5 consecutive reps each with that load. The 8th and final bar is an AMRAP. If you are successful at bar 7 and make it to the 8th, heaviest and final bar, you will be allowed to perform as many reps as possible within the 1 minute. If you and your partner are both active, you both have to be done within the 1 minute time allotment. To get credit for that bar's load, you must perform at least 5 consecutive reps, just like all the previous bars. However, you will get 5 additional pounds of credit for each rep above 5 that you perform. The reps must be consecutive at each bar. For each and every of the 8 bars, including bar 8, once you allow your partner to take their turn, you cannot return to the same bar and perform more reps. For your reps to count, they must be consecutive. As an example, you are first to pull the bar and you perform 3 reps. You allow your partner to go. After your partner goes, you want to complete 2 more reps to get credit for the 5. No, this is not allowed. If you have taken a turn at the bar and your partner begins their reps, you cannot return to the same bar and attempt more. What if partner 1 does 5 reps but the other cannot? If, for example, you and your partner are at the 4th bar of the 8-bar ladder and you pull the load for 5, but your partner cannot, then you may advance to the 5th bar. However, your partner is not allowed to continue. Your partner is allowed to follow you and cheer you on, but they are not allowed to lift anymore. Each of you will be given credit for the highest successfully completed load you pulled for 5 consecutive reps. It's entirely possible and likely that you will be given credit for one load and your partner will be given credit for a load higher or lower than yours. Let your individual strengths shine. WOD 2 standards. This is a traditional deadlift with the hands outside the knees. Hand grip may be any type the athlete chooses. Sumo deadlifts are not allowed. Starting at the floor, the barbell is lifted up until the hips and knees reach full extension with the shoulders behind the bar. The arms must be straight throughout. Touch and go is allowed, no bouncing. No deadlift straps are allowed. The working athlete may drop the bar between reps, re-grip, and pull again for the next rep. However, remember, both you and your partner must complete all required reps within the 1-minute period at each bar. Variations. Female novice and masters, the bars will range from 75 pounds up to 185. Male novice and masters, the bars will range from 95 up to 315. Female intermediate, the bars will range from 95 up to 205. And for male intermediate, the bars will range from 145 to 365. Score 2. The combined load of each athlete's best 5-rep deadlift and 5 additional pounds per rep above 5 will be given for the 8th bar. WOD 3. Burp, jump, and row balls to the wall with a 10-minute running clock. Part 1 is 60 row over burpees while your partner does single unders. Partners must switch if the rope jumper stops or misses. Part 2, a calorie row while your partner does wall balls. Partners must switch if the ball hits the ground. In Part 1, on 3, 2, 1, go, one partner will start single unders and the other partner will perform row over burpees. Burpees can only be performed while single unders are successfully occurring. If the single under partner stops or misses, the athletes must switch exercises. Part 2 only begins once the combined number of burpees reaches 60 in Part 1. At the start of WOD 3 for each pair of athletes, the judge will reset the rower to 0 with total calories rowed being displayed on the monitor. The monitor should not be touched or reset again until the pair of athletes complete WOD 3. This way, the total calories rowed of both athletes is easily measured. One partner will row while the other partner performs wall balls. The partner rowing can only row while their partner is performing wall balls. If the wall ball athlete drops the ball, the athletes must switch. Otherwise, the athletes decide when to switch and may switch as often as they want during the time allowed. WOD 3 standards. Row over burpees. The athlete begins the first burpee by standing upright, knees and hips fully extended. The athlete may face the rower or stand with the rower at the side. The athlete then bends the knees and places the palms flat on the floor. The athlete must get the entire front of the body flat to the floor, including the chest. The athlete then pushes up from the floor and returns the feet toward the hands. With hands off the floor, the athlete will hop or step over the rower, either facing it or to the side, without touching the rower. The athlete does not have to be fully upright with hips extended prior to jumping over or stepping over the rower. Single unders. This is the standard single under in which the rope passes completely under the feet once for each jump. The rope must spin forward for the rep to count. Calorie row. Feet do not have to be strapped in. The partner rowing can only row while the other partner is successfully performing wall balls. Wall balls. For the first rep, the ball starts on the ground. The athlete picks it up to a standing full hip extension position with the ball in the front rack position. The athlete then squats until the hip crease is below the knee. The athlete stands up and throws the ball to hit the specified target. After the first rep, the athlete catches the ball, squats to hip crease below the knee, then stands and thrusts the ball to the height of the specified target. If the ball hits the ground, the athletes must switch. Wall ball variations. Intermediate men, 20 pounds to a 10-foot target. Intermediate women, 14 pounds to a 9-foot target. Novice and Masters men, 14 pounds to a 10-foot target. Novice and Masters women, 10 pounds to a 9-foot target. Score 3. Time to complete 60 burpees. This includes both athletes' burpees combined. You do not have to do 60 burpees each. Score 4. Total calories rowed plus total wall balls. The floater wad, bells and barrows. With a 4-minute time cap, 2 rounds for time. 30 dumbbell reverse lunges, 15 per leg. Then a partner wheelbarrow walk, 7 yards, followed by 30 dumbbell cleans, and a partner wheelbarrow walk for 7 yards back. The athletes will decide who does what. It doesn't matter as long as the work gets done. Floater standards, dumbbell reverse lunges. Begin by cleaning 2 dumbbells to shoulder height to a hips extended standing position. Dumbbell heads may rest on top of the shoulders. Dumbbells must remain at shoulder height during all repetitions. The athlete will then step back with either leg until the back knee touches the ground. They must then bring the back foot to the starting position with hips extended, and then do the same movement with the other foot and knee. Every step back finishing with that foot brought back to the center counts as a rep. The athlete must alternate feet with each rep. Wheelbarrow walk. Partner 1 facing the floor places their hands on the ground behind a marked start line. Partner 2 grabs both shins of partner 1 and, like a wheelbarrow, the athletes move forward until the hands of the partner on the ground cross the marked line 7 yards away. The partner standing and holding the legs must hold them below the knees of the partner on the ground. Dumbbell clean. With 2 dumbbells on the ground outside the athlete's feet, a muscle clean, power clean, squat clean, or split clean may be used as long as the dumbbells come up to the shoulders in one motion, the hips and knees are fully extended, the feet are in line, and the rear head of the dumbbell is clearly over or slightly behind the center of the athlete's body. Touch and go is permitted, and only one head of each dumbbell is required to touch the floor between repetitions. No bouncing. Dumbbell variations. Intermediate men, 35 pounds. Intermediate women, 20 pounds. Novice Masters men, 20 pounds. Novice Masters women, 10 pounds. Score 5. Total time to complete. Add 1 second to the time for every incomplete dumbbell rep.